Thanks, Hannah. 7:11 now, and Lorraine joins us this morning from Devonshire Village. A tour of their unique facilities today.
I have to tell you, Shay, I just got the biggest hug of a lifetime
Really?
from Andy. You give good hugs, Andy. Yes.
I tried to.
Yes, and where are all the women?
I love these girls.
And I think they love you.
The younger the better.
The younger the better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have to tell you something else. One of our crew came in, Shay, and they said, how old do you have to be to move in here? He says, do they take 30-somethings? Because he's ready to move in. It's your turn to shoot.
That's for
It's your, okay, you use your own cue then,
my own
Andy.
cue.
Okay, and you get set. You don't have any money on this, do you?
Oh, big money.
Big money on this. Okay, when we come back, what's this room all about? And more importantly, what's Devonshire Village all about? We're going to find out together in just a few minutes.
Lorraine is live this morning at Devonshire Village, showing us the latest trends in senior living, and this looks like quite the place.
Actually, it is, and I asked the most important question, I think, how's the food? And they all say, terrific.
Lorraine,
Yes,
the most
Shay.
important question, can I come there right now? I've tried to get into many seniors' homes. They
I
won't
don't know
have
that
me.
Shay, as long as we don't use your name, perhaps.
Just let me sneak me in, hey?
I've got news for you. We've got some crew who asked right away, geez, how old do you have to be to get in here?
Yeah, no kidding.
You're going to let them stay, or you're going to throw them out when we're all finished?
Oh, we'd love to have them.
They can stay. What's the best thing in living in a place like this?
Oh, just the friendship, always someone here to talk to, and you feel very at home.
And really, truly, how is the food?
Very good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, come and let's take a look at why we really are in this room. First of all, Greg, what's the purpose of having a room like this?
Well, it's very well used. We find that a lot of times as couples or ladies move into the building, they'd like to have their family over for special events, so this gives them an opportunity. This is like a big rumpus room, or almost better than a rumpus room in their home. So it's got pool tables and big screen TVs and foosball, and the foosball is for the grandchildren, and there's a big courtyard that kids can come out and play in. So the idea is to make it friendly for families to visit.
What's happening over here?
Well, they're doing a blood pressure test, and one of the ideas behind the whole concept is healthy living. So we want people to move in and be engaged and have a lot of fun, a very social activity, exercise you'll see later. But we also work with the businesses in the area, the professionals and the retail shops, including Sobeys, who's doing the blood pressure test. We work with them in terms of when we have parties and openings and special events on food. They also bring over flowers as they're done with them in their flower shop, and they're part of the dining room. So a really nice relationship, both on the healthcare and the service side with the businesses in the area.
Let's talk about aging and health. Marcia, what are some of the major challenges and concerns for people as we age?
The biggest challenge as people age, I think, is to keep physically and socially active. So to have an environment like this, and supportive environment, social environment, and social support network, it's very important.
You're arranging a seminar here. What's that one all about?
Yeah, we will have a health promotion and active living seminar for healthy living and successful aging. We will approach the social, psychological, and barriers for active living. And we will also approach issues as like
I bet diet, I bet things like blood pressure clinics, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come over here and let's just see. Now, who won that game? Did Andy win it?
No.
No?
I guess if he didn't win it, I won it.
Okay, so who do I put my money on?
Well, I would say more than likely you should put on Andy, because winning 2 in a row is pretty hard.
He does give the best hugs. I think you messed my hair though, Andy. I have to go check now.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm so glad I took time to do this morning, Shay. Okay.
Lorraine,
Yes?
be careful. He's an old smoothie, that guy.
Is
I
he
can
a
tell.
tiger?
Yeah, be careful.
Okay, very good. When we come back, exercise, incredibly important as you age especially.
Yes.
So we'll head into the exercise room, take part in a Tai Chi class, and see if I can mess Andy's hair a bit. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Mike, it's time now to go back over to Devonshire Village. Lorraine there this morning, touring a very unique residence designed with seniors in mind.
Absolutely, Shay. So I figure, if you were maybe about a few years older,
Yeah.
you might want to sit and hang here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or you could come in, Shay, and do a little exercise.
I don't know.
Because there is a dedicated exercise room, but this is more the program room because this is where classes can be offered. It's a little bit bigger. So first of all, Michelle, exercises for aging, why is it so important?
Well, we're looking at improving the quality of life, and this is a good component of doing just that. So what we have here is we've got a Tai Chi class happening with Vanessa, and combined with that, we have resistance training as well. So what we've done is we've incorporated exercise, including cardio and resistance training, for 2 days of the week, and with Tai Chi on the third day. So there's a good balance.
Do you modify the programs?
All the programs are modified. We have Colleen providing our exercise today, and she is AFLC certified. So what they typically do is they take a program and they modify it and to fit for the group that they're targeting.
What are the special needs of people as they age when it comes to exercise?
Well, they have a variety of physical ailments that they have to deal with, just like we all know about with the heart and diabetes and cardio and osteoporosis. So this is a really good way to improve your quality of life and staying healthy.
And so the real benefits of exercising when you're a little bit older especially?
Well, it improves your quality of life, and like you know, our life expectancy has gone up significantly since the 20s, and it's partly to do because we are more informed and we're more active.
Is variety really important in program?
Most definitely, and that's why I like to combine the Tai Chi with the exercise class that Colleen is handling.
Now, for a lot of people, do classes seem to work a little bit better as you age as opposed to an exercise room where you independently go in and ride a stationary bike or walk on a treadmill, that kind of thing?
Well, there's a social component to it. Any research will tell you that a lot of seniors will come in and exercise just with the social component, and of course, and reap the benefits of exercising.
And that's no different from any other age group, actually.
More so for the seniors, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about Tai Chi specifically? Why is that such a positive approach towards exercise?
Well, I mean, it's very low impact, and the seniors, as you can tell, really enjoy getting involved. I mean, it works on their core stability and coordination. So I think that's critical as you age.
And resistance training, which is what they're doing with the bands in the other corner?
Oh, we need to keep our muscles finely tuned as we age. It really helps. It doesn't eliminate osteoporosis, but it certainly slows the process down.
Is that a little bit easier to work with the bands, Michelle, as opposed to working with free weight?
What I do is we do weights 1 month, and we complement it with resistance training next month, because our muscles get so programmed working the same all the time, so we like to challenge our muscles. So we do use free weights, incorporate that into our program.
Okay, so Shay.
Yes.
Have we exhausted you by this whole exercise thing?
No, I can handle exercise like that.
You
I think.
can?
I think so,
Well,
yeah.
I really do think that we've hit the nail on the head for you specifically. You know that when we come back, we're headed into the pub.
Oh, there you
At
go.
this time of day, just before 8 a.m., the pub, a quick visit.
There's a
I
pub
think
there.
the timing couldn't be better.
This place is heaven on earth.
We'll
can't
see you.
believe this.
We'll take you on a tour. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Well, it's basically an all-inclusive is what it
It
is.
just sounds phenomenal. Devonshire Village, 1718 Rabbit Hill Road. Call 433-1395, or they're even on the net, cdlhomes.com. Boy, oh boy. A pub, too. 8:12 right now. Lorraine joins us this morning from Devonshire Village. She's taking a tour of their unique facilities.
Okay, Shay, we hadn't planned to show this, but I took a look and said, whoa, I think everybody would love to see this. Do you want to see inside one of the suites?
Yeah, you bet.
This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath suite. Now, typically, who would live in a suite like this, Greg?
Lorraine, this would be couples often would be moving out of a single-family home in the Riverbend area, usually a large home, so they want the biggest units are the most popular, so 1,100 square foot units with a balcony, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, full kitchens, full laundry facilities within the unit.
So these are people who are completely independent in their lifestyle.
Independent living, what's unique about the concept is they have optional services available to them, but they don't pay for the optional services in their rent or in their condo fee.
Okay, when we come back, there's a new approach now towards housing for people as they age. We're going to explain what that approach is in just a few moments, so keep the suite in mind. It'll all tie together in just a few minutes.
Lorraine is live at Devonshire Village this morning. She's showing us the latest trends in senior living. They seem very happy out there, Lorraine.
You know, I'm wondering if they've been nipping a bit in that pub.
I don't
I'm
know.
uncertain, Shay. But we showed you that suite a few moments ago. Do you recall it?
Oh, yes.
Now, take a look at this dining room. Greg, how the suites had full kitchens in them. what role does this dining room play?
Well, a really nice element of living in a community like this is the social element. So we find that people like to get together for meals. Now here the meals are optional because they all have, as you described, their own kitchens. But what they do is they come down here for an evening supper. They use the pub as a pre-cocktail hour. You'll see as we come across. But it really gives people the opportunity, particularly when they're single or couples. Often they don't want to cook or prepare a full meal. Also, dietary is a consideration, but it's really more about fun and lifestyle than it is about dietary considerations.
And why did you put the pub in here?
Well, we thought a bit of an English hotel theme with dartboards and pianos and sing-alongs would really enhance kind of the hotel country club kind of idea. And the pub has really been one of the most popular rooms. And ironically, we now realize many of these communities, as I've traveled to Toronto and elsewhere, have English pubs.
Okay, well, hey, I'm in. It's okay by me. So now explain this 3-level of care.
Well,
It's a 3-tiered level, isn't it?
Yes, people can come in, they're healthy, it's full condominium type living, but if they want optional services, the second level is you have optional services including home care and health care available through a contractor. The third level is 24/7 nursing care, which is in the Devonshire Care Centre, which is an award-winning long-term care centre, which we'll be seeing later.
So with these 3 levels, do you move from the suite that we showed, which is completely independent, to a different suite for some assisted care?
Usually you stay in your home for the first 2 levels of care. There's a misnomer. People think you move into smaller units, but why bother? People want the services and the care to come to them in their own home, but when they do need 24/7 care, it's much more efficient to operate out of the long-term care. That's the only move that would ever be required.
And the 24/7, in essence, is a hospital.
It's like an auxiliary hospital.
Okay.
So it's for the latter stages of people. Sometimes we'll have a husband and wife, and the husband may be in long-term care, and the wife is living here. It allows them to stay together in the same community without cabbing or busing or traveling. It's not a lot of people, but it's very important for the people that have that situation.
Okay, so we'll take you there next. And you do recall that question I asked right off the bat, how's the food? We'll find out in just a few minutes. So what do you think, Shay? You want me to book a room for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, are you good at singing? Will they let you stay?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I think that's a prerequisite. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll see you in just a few moments. We're headed to where they provide 24/7 care, and we'll show you what that's all about in just a few minutes.
All right, then. For more information on the Devonshire Village, you can call 433-1395 or log on to cdlhomes.com. It's located at 1718 Rabbit Hill Road. 8:43 now. Time to head back over to Devonshire Village. Lorraine there this morning, taking us on a tour of a very unique residence designed with seniors in mind.
Absolutely, Shay. Now, we showed you where the seniors live completely independent with no services. They have services where it's sort of semi-independent living. And then we're in a separate part of a separate building. And in this building, this is where the residents require 24/7 care. Is that right, Jennifer?
That is correct.
So who gets to stay here typically?
Well, certainly there are residents that are from the regional health authority in our area here.
So this is run by Capital Care.
We have a contract with Capital Health.
Okay.
And Capital Health has contracted our beds, and they provide us, the residents here, via a waiting list that they've established throughout the region.
So Jennifer, if you're a resident in the other section of Devonshire Village, does that necessarily mean that you would get to stay here if you eventually did require care 24/7?
Well, there's certainly not a guarantee that that would happen, although I think there is a movement in the industry because of the way that this is built in the aging in place, then that will eventually happen. The region right now recognizes the fact that they do want to have family participating in the care. So it makes perfect sense to have the resident move over to here. And often what happens is a spouse will be on one side in the independent because they don't all age at the same rate and time. And then the other resident that has come in here for our care would be able to participate with the family member over there.
Okay. Now, Jeff and Linda have set up some things, as I asked right off the bat this morning, how's the food? So, Jeff, you actually are a little bit challenged in terms of offering food that everybody's going to like.
That is correct. Say, for example, someone has never liked pork their whole life, whether they're allergic to fish or they just don't like it. We wouldn't force that on them. We will, however, give them lots of options: chicken, fish, pork, beef, vegetarian. We'll do whatever we can to make them feel as comfortable as possible.